more money? Law of attraction. Do you want to find love? Law of attraction. Do you want to travel the world? Law of attraction. Oh, what, you don't think it's real? You think it's just a bunch of woo-woo BS? If that's how you feel, I got time today. So please, have a seat while I explain how the law of attraction actually works. So the reason I want to make this video is because 2 years ago, I made a video on the law of attraction. This is when I just found out about the law of attraction. I was super excited to talk all about it, but looking back, the way that I explained the law of attraction in that video, I spoke in terms of, vibrations and energy, which definitely, don't get me wrong, is a part of it. But for someone who doesn't really think in terms of vibration or energy, I can understand how that may come across as magic, like it's all BS. So in this video, I want to go more in depth and explain in a more logical and tactical way about how the law of attraction can work for you. Step number 1, get specific about exactly what you want to manifest. So if you want to manifest a dream house, what does that dream house look like? Where is that dream house? What street is it on? How many bedrooms? How many bathrooms? Get as specific as possible. If you want to manifest a partner, what do they do for a living? What kind of values do they have? Are they funny? So you want to write down on a piece of paper what exactly it is that you want. Now, seems simple enough. I'm sure that the skeptics are still with me here. Step 2 is where I might start losing the skeptics, but just stay with me. I promise it'll make sense. The next step is visualization. Wait, don't click off. I promise it'll make sense. Stay with me. Just stay with me. Okay, I want you to think about the brain for a second. I know, it's weird. Just stay with me. Think of all the things that the brain can do without our own control. When we go to sleep and we dream, our brain literally takes us to a completely new reality. We're walking around in this different life and it feels real, but it's not real. It's just our brain that's literally creating an entire new world. Now, that's some pretty powerful stuff. So if our brain can literally create a new world for us to experience, imagine all of the other things that our brain is capable of that we're not even aware of. Now, what visualization does is it tricks our brains in a way. When you're sitting there thinking about your dream life or your dream whatever it is that you want, you get excited. You get excited about having that thing. Even if it's not there, you still feel the feeling. Okay, well, so what? It makes me feel good while I think about it. It's not here. And that's true. But when you do it correctly, visualization will trick your mind into thinking that what you're visualizing is actually possible. And a great example is a video that I watched with Tony Robbins. He was being interviewed by 2 people talking about the law of attraction. I don't remember if he actually said the words law of attraction, but he was definitely talking about law of attraction tactics. And so he had the interviewers do a little exercise. He said, put out your finger and go to the right as far as you can while keeping your feet flat on the floor. Don't move your feet. Just go as far back as possible with your arm. And the first time that they did it, I'll go ahead and leave a link to this video as well, but the first time that they did it, they got as far as they thought that they could. Then Tony told them, okay, now I want you to close your eyes and visualize yourself going even farther. And sure enough, the second time that they tried, they were able to reach back 30% farther. So what does that little example prove? It proves the power of visualization. It tricks your mind into believing that something is possible. And believing that something is possible is a huge part of the law of attraction. If you don't even believe that something is possible, you won't even bother trying. Which leads me to my next step, which is putting in the energy. Now, what does putting in the energy mean? Well, it depends on whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. So if you're trying to find love, but you're not being social, you're being invited to things, but you're not going, you're not making an effort to make plans with other people, you kind of just sit at home all day and don't really talk to anybody, how do you expect to find love when you're sitting in your room all day? So in this specific example, you want to be more social. You want to put yourself in positions where you would be able to meet people. It doesn't have to be partying or clubbing. It could be signing up for a class on a subject that you like. It could be going to the dog park with your dog. It really doesn't matter. Just being out and being open to meeting new people and putting yourself in a position where that is possible. If you're trying to become an actress and you really truthfully believe that you are going to become an actress, you will be going to every single audition that you can. You will be networking with every single person that you possibly can. You'll be spending a lot of time fine-tuning your acting skills. So putting in energy is a major part of the law of attraction. Now, the next step is to tackle limiting beliefs. So for example, if you're trying to manifest money, but you have all these negative beliefs about money, people who have money are all snobs, money is the root of all evil. Or if you have a resistance to even talking about money because you feel like it's rude or it's a dirty subject, it's not gonna come to you because you have all these limiting beliefs about it. So with whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you want to be very conscious of what exactly are your deeply rooted thoughts about it, and are those deeply rooted thoughts preventing you from getting what you really want? If you're trying to become a model and you're sitting around thinking, I'm so ugly, no one's even gonna cast me, I don't know, that girl's prettier than me, that guy's better looking than me, like there's no way I stand a chance. If that's really how you feel and those are your deeply rooted thoughts, it's not gonna happen for you, because why would it? You've already decided that that girl's prettier, that they're not even gonna cast you in the first place. So whatever you believe becomes a reality. Now, once you've done all that, the last step is to detach from the outcome and be ready to receive. Now, this is when your belief system has to be at its strongest, because honestly, the last step is to just trust that it's gonna happen. But now that you've worked on your limiting beliefs, now that you've told yourself and you truthfully believe that it's possible, and now that you've put in the energy, it's gonna be a lot easier to trust that something is gonna happen. So that means not being so hung up about when what you want is gonna happen, how it's gonna happen. The whens and the hows are your worst enemy. If you're so obsessed with when something is gonna happen, you are going to be checking for it every single day. And every day that goes by that it doesn't happen, your belief system is slowly gonna crumble. You'll be like, oh, it's been a week and I still haven't seen any results. I knew that this law of attraction thing was BS. So don't be so focused on the when, and also don't be so focused on the how. A lot of the times things come to us in a way that we never even expected. So for example, if you're trying to manifest, I don't know, a trip to Tokyo or something like that, and you're so focused on, I need to make this amount of money, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to afford that trip to Tokyo, you're kind of blocking out all the different possibilities that a trip to Tokyo could happen. You could win a trip to Tokyo. You could get an internship in Tokyo that pays for your room and board. You could also come across an amazing deal where you get 50% off your entire trip. There are really so many different ways that something can happen, and that's why focusing on the how is not recommended. So the law of attraction isn't just literally thinking something and then it pops up. It's a lot that goes into it. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that it was helpful. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if it was. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you next time.